Well, hey, everybody. Welcome back to Freedom Wanderer. I'm Chuck McDonald, and I'm so happy you're here. And today I'm a little jacked up. I'm so excited. So excited. So excited. It's taken 30 years for this dive to happen. And today is the video about that dive. Let's go. Okay, let me bring it in just a little bit. Okay, I'm super excited. I've got to talk a little bit more in this video to help you understand why I'm so excited about this dive. This dive took right at 30 years to happen. Why did it take so long? What is the dive? All that stuff. So let me explain a little bit to you why I'm so worked up and why it's such an amazing dive that I went on. My first ocean dive ever, right after I got certified, had a few dives under my belt. We went offshore here in the Myrtle Beach area to a wreck called the Hebe. Now the Hebe is a Dutch merchant ship that sank in World War II. It's a natural wreck, a disaster, you could say. It collided with another ship, it sank. As far as I know, I don't think anybody perished on the Hebe. Some other people did perish on the other wreck, but anyway, that's a whole nother story. So my first ocean dive ever, I'd never been into ocean scuba diving. I was with my uncle, who was basically my instructor. He taught me everything I know about diving, and we're talking about in like 1997. We went on a private boat with one of my uncle's friends, so it was just 4 scuba divers. Me and my uncle on the first dive, and George and his buddy on the second dive. Well, so my first dive in the ocean ever was on the Hebe. Low visibility, about 30 feet. We were finding some artifacts. We were finding some cool stuff. I was instantly hooked on wreck diving. That dive, that day in 1997 is the reason I fell in love with shipwreck diving. Just absolutely loved it. So now fast forward to present day 2024. This is October 2024. Right at 30 years later, I finally had the opportunity to go back to the Hebe. Now, let me just say, I'm going to be doing a little bit more talking here, sorry. I've tried for about 4 years now to get back out to the Hebe. Scheduled a trip. Weather destroys everything. That's just scuba diving here in South Carolina. Weather just changes everything. And so for the past 4 years, trying to get back out on the boat, trying to get back out to the Hebe, weather changing everything, I just could not get there. No matter what I did, it was like, Mother Nature, help a brother out. Why can't I get back out on the Hebe? Well, finally, it happened. It happened this past weekend. This is a few days later. It happened this past weekend. Finally, weather was great, clear blue skies. The seas were rather calm. I mean, the seas were flat, but there was a little bit of a wind. It had a little bit of a chop on the surface. And so, but that didn't stop anything. We got out there, and when we got in the water, the most unbelievable clarity I think I've ever seen in South Carolina. It was 70 plus feet, and that's being cautious in saying that. I mean, it was beautiful blue water. You could really see out in the sand. A lot of sea life, a lot of sharks, even saw a turtle, lionfish. Found some bottles, which was important to me. Now, that's a long story I won't get into. I found some bottles my first day back in 97, lost those bottles. We came upon some more, and you can see here the 2 bottles and a lot of seashells we found. Just the most beautiful day in the water. I had great dive partners. Brad Koch, who a lot of this video you're seeing here in the third person of me diving, Brad took those videos and gave them to me. And Brad, thank you so much for those videos. He's an awesome videographer. and becoming a good friend, like we say we have friends, but good friends. Also, Kevin Smith dove with us, and we had a new guy that was on the boat, didn't have anybody. They kind of stuck him with us. His name is Josh, great diver. I had an absolute blast, probably the best dive ever. And when I look at you and say, listen, friend, life is an adventure. You got to get off of the couch and live it. This is why I created memories that'll last me the rest of my entire life. It was an absolute blast. Thank you to Kevin and Josh and Brad for diving with me and being such great dive buddies and just letting me act like a little kid because I was in heaven. But anyway, I know that's a lot of talking. Let's get to the dive. Enjoy the dive. This is the Hebe with some of the best clarity and water viz we have in South Carolina. Okay, I know that was a lot more talking than I wanted to do. Sorry about that. I'll make a short outro here just for you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being a part of my channel, checking in, watching the videos, liking, commenting, subscribing, all those amazing things that you're doing. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for being a part of this video, which this video is probably my favorite video because it's got my favorite memories so far. And that's really why I do YouTube, is to save my memories so that I can go back and rewatch some of the fun that I've gotten into over the years. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Remember, in the description, there's products you can always look at and check into. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, life is an adventure. You have to get off of the couch and go live it. I'll see you in the next adventure.